Max's Miracle. The dog who found hope in the rubble. In the early hours of a quiet morning, a powerful earthquake struck a small coastal town in California. Buildings crumbled, roads split open, and lives were thrown into chaos. Amid the destruction, a German shepherd named Max found himself separated from his owner, a young firefighter named Jake. Max, a highly trained search and rescue dog, had been working alongside Jake for years, saving countless lives. But now, he was alone, wandering through the rubble with a single mission: to find Jake. Despite the confusion and devastation around him, Max didn't panic. His training and instincts kicked in. He began sniffing through the rubble, his sharp senses attuned to the faintest signs of life. Max didn't just want to survive. He wanted to do what he was trained to do: help others. With each bark, he called out to anyone who might hear him, hoping Jake would find him soon. As Max wandered through the ruins of the town, he caught a faint whimper. Following the sound, he found a young girl trapped under the debris of what used to be her home. Her leg was pinned, and she was terrified. Max barked loudly to alert anyone nearby, then began digging. Rescue workers heard Max's barks and rushed to the scene, freeing the girl. She clung to Max, calling him her angel dog. Word spread among the rescue teams about the lone dog saving lives. Max quickly became a beacon of hope. He worked tirelessly, finding more survivors trapped beneath rubble. Though tired and thirsty, Max didn't stop. His mission was clear: save as many as he could and find Jake. While searching a collapsed school, Max encountered another animal, a stray cat. The cat, though skittish at first, began to follow Max, seeming to sense his purpose. Together, the unlikely pair became a team, with the cat leading Max to small spaces where survivors might be hidden. Their teamwork saved a young boy and his mother, who were trapped in a classroom. The town started calling Max and his new friend the Miracle Duo. As the days went on, Max and his feline companion, who the townspeople started calling Whiskers, became a symbol of hope for everyone. Max's determination inspired exhausted rescue workers to keep searching. Every time he found a survivor, Max wagged his tail as if to say, "We'll get through this." Despite his focus, Max never stopped searching for Jake, his beloved owner. One evening, as Max and Whiskers explored the remains of a shopping plaza, they heard faint cries for help. Max darted into the rubble, followed by Whiskers. Suddenly, a portion of the structure began to shift and collapse. Max shielded Whiskers and the trapped victim with his body. Rescue workers arrived just in time to pull them all to safety, amazed at Max's selfless bravery. Later that night, while resting near the rescue team's base, Max caught a faint, familiar scent. His ears perked up, and he sprang to his feet. Jake. The scent was faint but unmistakable. Max barked and began running, Whiskers following close behind. The rescue workers tried to keep up, curious about where Max was headed. Max led the team to an abandoned fire station that had been heavily damaged. The scent of smoke and rubble made it hard to navigate, but Max's determination didn't falter. He barked relentlessly, clawing at a pile of debris. Beneath the rubble, faintly, came a familiar voice. "Max, is that you?" It was Jake. He had been trapped while trying to save others. The rescue team worked tirelessly to free Jake, with Max never leaving his side. As the final piece of debris was lifted, Jake reached out to Max, tears streaming down his face. "I knew you'd find me, buddy," Jake said, hugging Max tightly. Whiskers curled up beside them, purring softly as if relieved. Jake was weak but alive. The rescue workers helped him onto a stretcher, but he refused to leave without Max. "He's my partner and my hero," Jake insisted. As Jake was taken to the medical tent, Max walked alongside him, his tail wagging for the first time in days. Whiskers stayed close, keeping watch like a loyal companion. In the days that followed, the town began to recover. Survivors who were saved by Max and Whiskers shared their stories, calling them the Guardians of the Quake. The local news covered their heroic efforts, and Max and Whiskers became symbols of resilience. Jake, now fully recovered, was overwhelmed with pride for Max, the dog who had saved so many lives. Jake couldn't forget about Whiskers, who had been Max's companion through the ordeal. he decided to adopt the brave little cat, officially making her part of their family. Max and Whiskers became inseparable, their bond forged in the chaos of the earthquake. Together they brought comfort and joy to the town as they visited shelters and schools, spreading hope wherever they went. Months later, a ceremony was held to honor the heroes of the earthquake. Max and Whiskers were presented with medals of valor, a recognition of their extraordinary bravery. The mayor declared them honorary members of the town's rescue team, and the crowd cheered as Jake stood proudly beside them. Max's tail wagged, and Whiskers purred contentedly, as if they both understood the magnitude of what they had done. Max and Whiskers became legends in the town. A statue of them was erected in the Central Park, serving as a reminder of the courage and compassion they had shown during the darkest days. Jake continued his work as a firefighter, with Max and Whiskers always by his side. Though the earthquake had brought destruction, it also revealed the strength of the human-animal bond. Max and Whiskers proved that heroes come in all shapes and sizes, and their story was a testament to the power of loyalty, love, and hope. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel for more stories.